Hello everyone. I wanted to provide some information about why I chose to use Kickstarter and my goal amount, risk, as well as the individual rewards that I will be offering. Originally, I thought about doing this in 2 videos. Now I'm just going to get it done all in one. So my Kickstarter page, when it goes live on March 25th at 11 a.m. Central Time, it will have all the information you need there as well. So first of all, Kickstarter is a crowdfunding platform for creative projects like books, comics, board games, and much more. It is typically used to gather funding from those interested in a concept, product, or idea, and it also allows for some creative ways to provide unique rewards for supporters, which aren't typically given elsewhere. And I will be doing this and will explain more later in the video. So I am using Kickstarter first and foremost to raise additional funds to complete my collector's edition hardback version of the Garet Paladin. And secondly, if the project is very successful, then I should be able to recover funds I've already invested to bring this book to market. So I am self-publishing, and I have my own publishing imprint, which is Beset by the Abyss Publishing, which is an LLC. That means I have paid the cost out of pocket for artwork, cover design, marketing materials, business cards, digital advertisements, programs, interior layout, formatting, bookmarks, and so much more. So the cost for doing a print run of the collector's edition hardback alone will be almost $17,000, and that's to print 1,000 of those books. Now, I've got some funds on hand that I'm budgeting toward this, but I can't cover the entire amount without taking on too much risk at this point. Hence, I am turning toward the crowdfunding solution Kickstarter provides. So my goal amount for Kickstarter is just $10,000. If I meet this goal, it will be financially enough for me to finalize the print run and create those books. However, many collector's edition books are not sold during the Kickstarter become inventory for future sales, and these sales alone would make the book profitable. Now here's some risk. There's very little risk for those who support my Kickstarter. The book is written, the collector's edition is in pre-press with Print Ninja. I can receive copies of the Garet Paladin as a paperback from various sources, including Amazon. The audiobook will be produced by the time this Kickstarter project finalizes, and I already have 1,000 of each bookmark on hand. I also have the eBook. If the project is successful, I will have the collector's edition print run actually printed. It will take 60 to 90 days for that to be completed and shipped to me, and I wouldn't be surprised if a delay occurred during this time frame. We know how most things in life, it seems to be the way things go, but it would still come to fruition. And this delay potential is another reason why I'm choosing to reward those who select the collector's edition reward tier with a free ebook and audiobook. So worst case scenario is that if my Kickstarter is not successful, then I will simply publish my book via Amazon and Ingram Spark, and the collector's edition will have to wait until some future date and time. All those who pledge money on my Kickstarter project would keep their money if the project is unsuccessful, and they could order a copy via Amazon or wherever else. Now, rewards. So I have 5 tiers of rewards. From expensive to least, I have the Paladin Experience, the collector's edition, the audiobook, the paperback, and the ebook. I have add-on rewards as well that can be added to these reward tiers if the supporter wants them. So what is the Paladin Experience? This is the most unique reward. I've seen other authors do similar things, and I realized it would be a fun way to connect with some fans. So this reward tier includes all other rewards, and this is the ultimate reward package that I'm offering. So it includes a copy of the collector's edition, the paperback, the audiobook, ebook, and bookmarks. So everything you could otherwise obtain in my project, you can get through this Paladin Experience. But most importantly, backers who choose this will receive a special packet of information, which includes additional unpublished Paladin series information and guidelines for creating a Paladin character and Paladin steed of their own for me to feature in the Paladin series. So these characters will be featured in either the Chronicles of the Faithful, which is the next book I will be publishing in the series, or in the Dread One, which is the chronological sequel to the Grey Paladin. Again, to put it plainly, the Paladin Experience backers get to create characters which will be part of my series. Now, I have necessary guidelines, and there are certain conventions which must be followed. After all, I am not writing a 50 Shades of Grey Paladin. So I will provide all that is needed for those backers to do this and to have fun in the process. You'll have prompts regarding personality, appearance, character origin, preferred weaponry, horse appearance and personality, and so much more. So furthermore, and this is what really adds to the whole experience aspect of this reward, is I will have a virtual meeting with these backers a few months after the project ends. This will give them time to make sure they've thoroughly read the story, read through the packet materials I provided them, and for them to work on their character and the steed. And they will send their write-up and work to me, and I will look over those details before I meet with them. We will meet and discuss everything in a virtual meeting that is at least 1 hour, but up to 2 hours in length. And during this meeting, we will discuss these details, finalize them, make sure things are good to go. And I am committed to getting these characters into the series. I still at this point have room to work other characters in. I've not finalized certain aspects of these stories, so there's plenty of room to work them in. And with this, of course, understand I retain all creative rights. There will be a non-disclosure agreement these backers have to sign, and I will choose how these characters are used and how things play out with them in my series, but I will stay true to the character. So because of how I'm writing this series currently, I can't see offering this experience ever again. I simply will have progressed too far in the series by the time I publish the Chronicles of the Faithful. So this is the one time I will take an opportunity to try this and see if people respond to it. So 2 final things with the Paladin Experience. There will only be 5 of these available. So only 5 backers can grab this reward. Another unique aspect of this reward tier is that those who back at this level also are automatically placed in at the $500 personalized autograph add-on. So I will discuss this in a bit as well, but essentially that means these backers get both a personalized autograph, which includes up to a 200-word written message from me, as well as some of the top picks of the serialized numbers for the collector's edition, which I'll explain shortly. So the collector's edition. The collector's edition is a navy blue faux leather hardcover with a gold and silver foil design. The silver sword is to be embossed or raised, while the gold areas will be debossed or depressed into the surface. Each copy will be serialized and stamped in silver foil, and the paper edges will be gilded in silver. The paper is a heavier stock, and the map will be full color rather than black and white. It's a 6x9 trim size. There will be a dust jacket featuring the paperback cover design. There's also a special dedication page inside this edition, which features the names of those who backed at the collector's edition tier or Paladin tier. So only 1,000 of these books will ever be available to the public. I will be receiving 1,050 from the printing company, Print Ninja, but these extra 50 copies will be for my family, my beta readers, and some will be retained for special future giveaways or promotions, so none of these other 50 copies will be available for sale. So I believe this book will grow in value over the coming years as I continue to publish, and those who choose this reward tier also receive a free copy of both the ebook and the audiobook. As mentioned, this book will take some time to actually create, to print it, and ship it. So I want backers to be able to enjoy the story well before receiving their copy of the collector's edition. In addition, many backers may prefer to display this book on a shelf rather than actually read it, so these free versions will help facilitate that. So I'm never printing this collector's edition version again, and there will not be another hardback version available at all. So if you like hardback books, this version is your only chance. So I want to talk about the serialization and the personalized autograph add-on. So all those who choose the Paladin Experience or Collector's Edition are able to choose the personalized autograph and serial number ranking add-on. So here's what that means. Each Collector's Edition is stamped with a unique serialized number. This means that not only is there a limited quantity of these books, but there will only ever be a number 1 book and a number 2 and so on. So this means that the book you receive is truly the only one like it. I will also be tracking these numbers and recording who the books are initially given to in order to maintain my own record of authenticity. In doing this serialization, I realize that some of you may want to claim a specific number, and many of you would likely appreciate having a personalized autograph. So I've combined these and given options which will provide me another means of raising money for this project while giving you something unique. So I have add-ons named Personalized Autograph, followed by a rank designation of low, medium, high, very high, and ultra. So these add-ons start at $5 to add it on and run up to $500. And you'll see this on the page when you're there. Every single one of these gets you a personalized autograph of up to 200 words in your copy of the collector's edition. However, the amount you choose will set your rank priority for receiving the specific serialized number you want. What does this mean? Let's say you want to claim the number 1 copy of the collector's edition, and let's say you choose personalized autograph at the medium rank, which is a $25 value. So when the Kickstarter project is successful, all backers will receive a survey regarding rewards and to verify some information before I send those rewards out. Those who chose the collector's edition will receive a unique survey, and it will include a request for you to specify your top 10 choices for serialized numbers. And I'll ask you to list those in order of most desired to least desired. So let's say in this scenario, you want the number 1 the most, but you would like to get a number in the top 10. So you would list numbers 1 through 10 in that order. And if no one else selected the collector's edition at the medium rank or higher add-on, then you get the first choice. That means you would get the number 1 copy of the collector's edition. Now, if another backer gives at that personalized autograph, medium rank, then there would be a tie, and I would have to choose among the people who selected that who would get it. And then if someone else gave more, that person who gave more gets the number, and so on. So, in short, those who support more are able to secure the serialized number of their choice. Now, those who don't really care about this number but really just want a personalized autograph can simply choose the $5 option. The personalized autograph can be just my signature if that's all you want, or I can write something intended for someone else if you plan to give a copy to someone, or you can request for me just to write something if you are unsure about what you would want written. So now back to the Paladin Experience for just a moment. The Paladin Experience comes in at the personalized autograph rank of Ultra without the add-on. So anyone selecting this reward tier will be bidding among other Paladin Experience reward backers, so any rank add-on they choose just sets them apart from one of the other Paladin Experience tier backers. Now, let's move on to the audiobook. The audiobook is being created by Davidson using their digital voice narration technology. This uses a licensed voice actor's voice to narrate the book, but it is digitally synthesized using their proprietary AI technology. So a real person is paid for their voice being used, but it saves me a tremendous amount of money because I'm not having to pay for that person to be inside a recording studio. The recording is still created by a sound engineer and made to industry standards. From prices I've seen, using DeepZen will easily save me $5,000 to $10,000 depending on the narrator and some other factors. If it wasn't for this technology, I wouldn't be able to offer an audiobook at this time. I just wouldn't be able to afford it. So if you check out DeepZen's website, you can listen to some audio samples. I will be using William Birch to narrate mine, and as you will see, nothing about his voice sounds robotic. There is emotional range, intonation, and I'm very satisfied with it. So this is the only kind of AI-related technology used to create anything of my book, and it is solely for the audiobook. I've paid real designers for my cover art, logos, and marketing materials, and every word of the book came not merely by my hand, but from my heart and my soul. So now the paperback. The paperback is what most expect of a paperback. This is a 6x9 trim size in black and white on cream paper. The map inside will be black and white or grayscale. Those who choose the paperback can also select the personalized autograph add-on, and they can choose any of the amounts. However, please note that there is no serialization for the paperbacks. If you want a paperback and just want to give a little extra support to me as well as receive a personalized autograph in your copy, this is the means to do that. You will get a personalized autograph inside your copy, but there's no serialization on the paperbacks. Then of course there's the ebook, which is being offered in the EPUB file format. This is readable on your common e-readers such as a Kindle, which I have viewed it on there, as well as on my iPhone on the Books app. It will pull up, no issues, and looks fantastic. So the ebook will be available as well. I also have bookmarks, 2 specific ones. One features the cover design of the paperback, and the other features the horse, Arion, one of the awesome characters of this book. And I truly believe many of you will adore his character. These bookmarks are a velvet texture, which means they have a special laminate finish which feels close to peach skin. So if you enjoy that kind of texture, you'll want one of these. My Kickstarter project will run for 30 days. It'll close out on April 24th, 2024. At that time, assuming it's a success, I will do some finalizing. I will send out surveys. The digital rewards, such as the ebook and audiobook, will be among the first to be distributed. But a special note on the audiobook distribution, if you elect to receive that through Spotify, then I will have to actually publish first on Spotify for you to be able to receive that. But I do have another means of delivering that through a platform called BookFunnel. So there's more information on the Kickstarter page regarding that. But once the project ends, that's when I go into the fulfillment and distribution mode. I'll be in constant communication with you, telling you where I'm at in the process, what rewards I've shipped out. You'll be expecting to get an email from me as well for the survey. It'll be important for you to confirm and verify your address to ensure that if that's changed in the time since you signed up for the project, that I have the right address to send your reward to. You can also choose to just donate to this project without receiving any reward. So, for example, if this is not particularly your genre that you're excited about, but you wish to support this project, I would still be grateful of any assistance you can give to help bring this to life. And you can donate any amount of your choice. You can actually input the amount, and that would go toward helping my project be a success as well. I have an estimated publication date of May 15th, 2024. Now, that is dependent in part on me getting rewards, physical rewards, shipped to the backers. I want those who have supported my project to have received their rewards and had an opportunity to read it before I publish for the rest of the world. The exception to this is, again, those who opt for the audiobook through Spotify and those who choose the collector's edition. The collector's edition will take time to actually physically print, physically ship it to me, and of course any personalized autographs, do those and then ship it out to all of my backers. So those will be a longer process, and I cannot give those to those supporters prior to publishing the book. But otherwise, I want everyone else to be able to enjoy the book before the rest of the world. And I want to express my gratitude to everyone's support at this point in time. Those who have jumped on Facebook or my website, signed up for the newsletter, those who've already chosen to be notified when the page launches, your support means a lot. As a debut author who is just getting started, I need all the help I can get. And so your early support means a lot to me. So thank you. So tomorrow, again, is when this project goes live at 11 a.m. Central, and it'll be up for the next 30 days. And during that time frame, I'll be monitoring the project. I'll post updates as needs arise. You're welcome to leave comments, email me, reach out if there are things that it would be helpful for me to clarify. I'd be glad to do so. So I look forward to hearing from you and us making this a success. Thank you for your help along the way. Best wishes.